Well, it's been 2 weeks and I have graduated from the big monster cast to the exos brace. Now this is removable, but at this point the doctor asks me to keep all activity that I do with my arm in the brace. I'm allowed to take it off if I'm going to take a bath or if I'm just sitting very, very quietly. So we're going to look at how we can start freeing up the movement in the arm so that your healing is going to go more quickly. So first, we'll do a few full body exercises. So we want to loosen up the elbow and think about the whole length of the arm from the neck all the way down and out. So I'm going to just slowly reach. And there's always a little bit of discomfort, sometimes even a little bit of pain. And then I'm just going to release it and slowly bring it back. So I'm paying attention to my whole arm and I'm gently urging it to open up and lengthen. I can do a little bit of massaging, and you can be pretty firm with the massage up here because we're not getting into where the broken bone is. So we're just going to massage and stroke a little bit and maybe even up the arm a little bit. And then release and bring it back. And then you want to do the other side. So you never favor one side. With the Alexander technique, we understand there's unity in the whole body. So now I'm going to move my left arm in the same way, the unbroken arm, and I'm going to notice, oh yeah, that moves a little differently. How can I think about my right arm moving in this way so I avoid any of the favoring or extra tension that I'm doing? Now let's do them together. So my left hand and arm is teaching my right arm, oh yeah, this is what you're familiar with. This is what you can do. Now take a moment. Let your neck be free. Let your head float up. One tendency we'll always have is even when there's a little bit of pain, even if we don't notice it, we're very likely tightening in the neck, stopping the movement of the head. So freeing my neck, I'm letting my head delicately tip forward and move up, pressing into my feet, letting my back come back, and then lengthening and following my fingertips, and the whole arm reaches out and then releases back. Now I can help loosen up my shoulder joint a little bit more by rocking my arm again, like we did with the other cast. I'm supporting my arm with the healthy arm, and I'm releasing the shoulder joint, and I can circle it. And again, you might be trying to avoid pain, so your neck's tightening up. Free your neck, let your head float up, and circle. And then let's lift it all the way up. If I support from way down here, I can really get a lot of freedom, and I'm able to reach up toward the ceiling, but then I'm going to bend my elbow and I'm going to reach over my head and back and over my head, freeing my neck, letting my back come back, and now reaching, and I can feel this new stretch in my ribs where I've been keeping myself from moving at all. And then bringing the arm down. Now I can do the same thing with the other arm. We don't want to cheat and not do both. Circling. So easy on this side, and I begin to see all the places in my right side, the broken arm, where I'm compensating and trying to hold. And then I reach over, and then I lift up over my head, and I reach a little bit, and now I can really have a sense on this side of my whole body down to my foot. And I'm going to reach from my foot pressing into the floor and stretching those ribs, opening the shoulder joint, and then coming back to center and resting. So we want to start thinking about the whole body as soon as possible. Keep in mind, we're not doing any movements that the doctor has asked us not to do. We're just loosening up the whole body.